Now we're going to be talking about exponents and the rules of exponents. This should just all be review, but if it's not, then you just need to spend a little bit more time on learning these things because this is really, really important. So, the first most important thing about exponents is knowing what your base is. The definition of exponents is we multiply the base by itself the exponent number of times. Well, that means we really have to know what our base is in order to multiply that thing by itself, however many times we need to do that. So, take a look at this. We have 5 squared, and over here we have negative 5 squared. So now turn off the video. You decide what the answer is to each of these. Write them down and then come back and let's see how well you did. So, in order for us to know what the base is, I always say we look at the exponent that's up here. And he's hanging around up there and he's really, really lonely. And he wants somebody to hug. So he reaches out and the first thing he touches is what he gets to hug, and what he gets to hug is his base. So in this case, this 2 reaches out, it touches the 5. That means the 5 is our base. Over here, when this guy reaches out, he touches the 5 as well. That means that is our base, the 5. Well, that means then this negative is not part of the base. It just has to hang out around here while we do the work, and then he gets to play later. So if our base is 5, that means we multiply the base by itself the exponent number of times. So 5 times 5 is 25. Here, like I said, again, our base is just the 5. So we're going to let the negative hang out here. Again, we multiply the base by itself, the exponent number of times. And so we have this. And now we can actually let the negative play. And so negative times a positive is a negative. Hopefully you all got these right. Let's look at this. When this exponent reaches out, it hugs the parentheses. It touches the parentheses. So it hugs the parentheses. That means that everything inside the parentheses is its base. So now that means I've got negative 5 times negative 5. Well, negative times a negative is a positive, and 5 times 5 is 25. So again, here's 3 different ways to look exactly at what is the base. And remember, the definition of an exponent problem is multiply the base by itself the exponent number of times. Next, we're going to talk about the exponent rules.